Good men stay silent because when they speak, they label angry or problematic. Or if they get a podcast and speak truth to power, like how that big boss Kevin Samuels was, guess what? You become a misogynist. You don't like women. You abusive. You're everything under the sun. And just because, have you noticed men that don't tolerate disrespect and lies and manipulation? And that BS that he difficult. He toxic. He crazy. He complicated. He mean and he bitter. Who hurt you? No, we just trying to keep it real. That's all we trying to do. We trying to provide those that's less fortunate and that don't have a certain level of intellect and information. We trying to let them know you don't have to put up with that. And young lady, you don't have to use foul language to get your message across. You don't have to talk like that. You don't have to always be challenging and want to swing and fight. Nope, you don't have to do it. Because the real ones don't do that. We just try to bring some sauce, some enlightenment to be able to facilitate and navigate a better way than they predecessors. You see, the elders ain't really lead. Nope. It's a real mental illness going on. China just exposed that. So everything you got on, yeah, you. It's sad to see it's sad. Synonymous. You invest that much energy into a fake. I'm speechless if we being honest. You spend $3,000 on the bag, you spend $4,000 on that go yard. And that's a 4 yard. You spend $8,000 on that Gucci, that's Uchi. You spend $8,000 on that Fendi, that's Mendy. Louis Vuitton, Boui Gagan. It don't make sense. Burberry, Furberry. LV, not me. If you carry yourself a certain type of way, if you know how to clean up nice, spend your money on some nice cologne, young man. A smelling good man, a clean man, an intelligent man gonna supersede, with integrity, gonna supersede everything else. Don't worry about the fakeness. Young women, clean up nice. Stop cursing. Stop cursing. Put you on some nice perfume and know how to be feminine, and you're gonna get the results that you're looking for. Period. Don't jump around about no damn bag, no purse. That's terrible. And China just exposed you with that 4 yard you got. You think it's a go yard. They got you.
Give me some of the examples of her attitude.
Her attitude, okay, like, we'll wake up in the morning, Your Honor. I'll tell her, good morning. Huh? What's good about the morning? Huh? I'm like, Your Honor, we just woke up. What do you mean? I'm happy I'm alive. We in the store, Your Honor. She like, do you want the green beans or do you want the corn? The corn. Huh? Why do you want the corn? Huh? And storm off down.
Is he lying? That's the question. Is that young man lying?
And you know, as much as grief does surface for me around not having children and not having a partner, I still wouldn't want the wrong partner.
That's a great point for people to hear.
Yes. I'm not interested in that. You have to make my life better. It can't just be, you know.
I learned that so many people can always point out the negative. He might have 17 positives, but the 2 or 3 negatives, they'll point that out. And when you ask a person, what can a man do? What kind of flaw can a man have? What can a man not bring to the relationship, even though he bringing all these other things to the relationship? What you mean, the wrong? What's wrong? Because everything wrong. But let's be specific. He can't, you don't want an abusive man. You don't want a broke man. You don't want a man that's not spiritual. You don't want a man that's not God-fearing. You don't want a man that's not healthy. You don't want a man that doesn't have a vision. You don't want a man that doesn't understand his purpose. Everything is about what you don't want. That's the wrong things about the man. So what can he be wrong at? Because abuse is wrong. If he ain't looking a certain way, it's wrong. If he ain't God-fearing, it's wrong. If he ain't family-orientated, it's wrong. If he broke, it's wrong. It's so many things that a person can point out that they don't want. What do you want? Everything that I just said. And then some. I know y'all want us to, and we've tried. But for the past, I think 3,000 years, we haven't been able to really move mountains. It's a group of, okay.
She'll figure it
Help
out.
a girl out.
Okay, he's the best sex you've ever had, but you find out he once hooked up with one of your sisters.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
The older we get, the pull gets smaller. Like, I'm like, I don't know. I think if I was 20, I would probably be like, that's a deal breaker.
But you're like, I don't care.
But now I'm like, do we need to talk about it? We're good, right?
I think that's fair.
Like, I don't know if that, like, is that
That's not bad.
incestual?
No, I think it depends. I think it depends. Like,
mothers with teenage daughters that are still in high school, stop brainwashing your daughter to believe that these young boys they're dating who are also still in high school and also still being taken care of by their parents are responsible to make sure that your daughter experiences things that you've never exposed her to as her parent. Yeah, you've never paid $400 and $500 for her play. You've never taken her shopping at any luxury department stores. So how is this a requirement for anybody? That's your duty as a parent to expose your child to what you want them to be exposed to. Are we using our brains anymore? In high school, the only requirement you should have as a young woman in dating should be if that young man respects himself and respects you, fill him out and see what his goals and visions are for his life. See if he comes from a good family, and most definitely see if he got a good mother. Do you know how golden it is as a young woman to date a man that has a good mother? That's golden.
I ain't even let that young lady keep on cooking. That lady just went to cooking. She said it, I didn't. I just listened to her and she said it and it was beautiful and amazing. And we like to thank her. Thank you, young lady, for keeping it 1,000.
So I saw a story about a girl the other day, quit her job to record twerking videos full time. So I'm thinking about quitting my job, shutting down my business to pursue twerking full time. How do you think I should market my business?
Are you crazy? It's profitable?
Profit of making over 6 figures.
Can you twerk?
Yes.
Why y'all clapping? What is that? Don't quit your job, think you finna make 6 figures doing this.
You ever heard about secondhand embarrassment? Are you experiencing that right now? I'm sorry. It's Saturday. I'm just trying to have a look. Whew. Sometimes you can't quit your day job. You can't do it. You can't do it. You just can't do it.
Hey, before you go, let me talk to you real quick. Why is my son blowing me up and text me talking about you tripping and asking him to cut the front yard and the backyard? What's up with that?
You're a young man, ain't you?
Yeah, but he only 17 years old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't you think a 17-year-old supposed to be cutting grass?
No, my baby don't know how to do that.
Well, is it time for him to learn?
He in school.
This why we need men to always step up to allow room for lineage to create and build up another man. Otherwise, big fat purses is gonna be the next.
So you popped your balloon. Why did you pop your balloon today?
She young, for one. Two, she says she a rapper, so she probably talk about selling coochie or buying coochie, and she said she wants some stability. She look like she wants some help. Sound like she wants some help.
Okay. That's what you got from stability. She needs some help.
Some help. Because she looked over here like, stability.
Do I look like I need help?
With something.
No, I don't need help with anything.
Bam.
Ears popped the balloon, exposing the level of mental illness that exists in America. We have to have this conversation. What's the purpose? What's the purpose? Talk about it.
Do you like me?
Yeah, you fine. I like that dress.
That's why?
Yeah, no. Beautiful, long hair, natural. It says that you give me them butterflies, what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You got me on that Johnny Give. Maybe want to say my. You know what I'm saying? Sure looking good tonight, you feel me? But yeah, like I would like to get to know you, talk to you, see if we got chemistry, you know, cook something up, you know?
So you big on appearance first, so.
You know, that's the first thing that'll draw me to you, but now that I'm sitting here, I feel them vibrations, you know what I'm saying? We're on the same frequency. What would be your biggest attribute that you would give me if you were my woman?
I can give all type of attributes.
It's just, what is your biggest strength that you could offer a man?
Well, I'm super supportive. Super supportive. With everything.
Okay.
What's your biggest attribute?
Biggest attribute is I'm a fighter, no matter what. Hard times, good times, I'm fighting. I'm gonna push you no matter what. I'm here. Ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
A few moments later.
You know, you're beautiful though, but I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, well, goddamn. Shit, it's all good though.
My. You sure look good tonight.
I mean, we've talked about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes.
So it's okay for an older woman to date a younger man, but when an older man date a younger woman, she just said that I didn't. Or is it because that man been so traumatized, he get marginalized by the time he get a certain age because he's stuck in his... I can say a lot, but we're going to let the narrative speak, and we want y'all to address the narrative. Is that okay?
Weird. So if you try your best to choose wisely and you choose wrong on which female to fuck with, that's just what it is at the end of the day, because nigga, you just so happen to choose one of the weird ones. And you will never be able to know which one is weird. That's the fucked up part about it though. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I ain't know she was weird, bro. I ain't know she was weird. I ain't know she was gonna do this. I ain't know she was gonna be taking pictures of me while I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though that's a high probability, I just didn't think she was gonna be the one to be taking pictures of me while I was asleep, because she was cool as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She was cool as a motherfucker through messages, through FaceTime, even when we linked up. She was cool as a motherfucker.
That's why you can't never jump on yourself or beat yourself up for making that choice unless you was malicious. But if your intent was good, ain't nothing you can do. You got to honor that because your heart was in the right place. And when you follow your heart, you'll never go wrong. A lot of people don't know what that means. That means when you come pure, when you come clean, when you come renewed, no malice, no negative intentions, regardless, you're going to be good. You got to walk through life like that. People be saying choose wrong. I ain't going to necessarily say you chose wrong. You made a choice. Didn't work out in your favor. That's not necessarily choosing wrong if you learn from it, because you can be choosing from what's out there. So what if it's all 50%, all wrong? What if you're in a position and you just making a choice because you getting a good energy? Man, you can't beat yourself up. You just realize, next time, maybe I can have a little more discernment. That's what it's supposed to do. Because you can't have no right without no wrong. Or you beg to differ. Let me know.
Let me just say this, ladies. This is something that you have to understand, okay? There are not many great ones left. You don't want no half-ass. You don't want no sometime. You want someone that is great. You want a great man, right? But how are you showing up? When you get that great man, are you prepared to be up? Are you prepared to be quiet sometime? Are you prepared to maybe have to pitch in financially sometimes? Are you prepared to deal with what he's going through emotionally when he has a bad day at work or when something in the business isn't going right? Are you prepared to do invoices in the business? Are you prepared to help him build? Are you prepared to help him build financial wealth, generational wealth? Are you prepared psychologically to deal with this man being his spouse? Are you prepared to deal with the pressure? Because this is the thing, they shall become one, right? So that means some of the stuff that he deals with, you are going to feel the pressure of that. No, we didn't say that he's going to put all the weight on you, but are you prepared to deal with some of that pressure?
Woo! Let that young lady cook. Now that beautiful young lady said that, and I just listened. She asked the question, are you prepared to hold that man down? Yeah, you. She ain't say nothing about nobody else. She's talking about you. Chump.
How old are you?
I'm 61.
I'm 60. How long have you been together?
A total of 31 years.
Yeah, we dated for 6 years, then we got married 25. Yeah.
For half your entire lives, y'all have spent it together.
I've never looked at it that way, but you're right. Yeah, absolutely, half our lives.
How does one make a relationship last 30 plus years?
Part of it is just learning that person. Know what not to say, what not to push, and learning to compromise.
She lets me be who exactly I am, and I let her be exactly who she is. If I want to act stupid or do something crazy or all of my, my shortcomings, she loves me in spite of, and the same. I just let her be, and she lets me be.
Where do you think most modern day couples struggle to keep it together?
Nobody's willing to compromise. Nobody's willing to say, okay, I'm not even gonna fuss over that little bit of thing. That's just a minor thing.
Yep, and that's what you do. You see that? Yep. That's what you do. You mad, you make something real little, real big. But let me explain something to you. How do those people at that age make it all those years and be able to make it? But you and him just met. Y'all been together 5 years. Y'all can't. Yeah. That's because you left your significant other 20 years ago. And now you're looking for something that you had already. I'm sorry. I didn't make this up. That's why you got so many people on these mentally ill pop the balloon shows and all these dating shows, and they not getting the results because you left them. You left them a long time ago, and you're still looking for them, but you left them. He gave them to you. God blessed you. You walked away. He didn't look good. So now your story can't be that story because you're 50 now or you're 40. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's Tuesday. What's up, Chicago? How y'all feeling? What's up, Miami? What's up, Texas? What's up, LA? What you doing? Is it nice? Don't get mad at me. I'm just here. I'm just a messenger. You see, God don't bless no mess, but he will turn a mess into a message. I know that went over your head. See, he don't bless no mess, but he will turn a mess into a message. So do that mean he blessed the mess?
I love all my peoples, man. Nigga told me he was gonna kill me. All these niggas told me they was gonna kill me. Look what happened. I love my Sandra. I love the nigga behind this camera. I love Yana. I love my nieces and nephews. All of them. I want everybody to know I love them. People named that I didn't name, trust me, I love you. I can't think right now, but I love y'all. This is my last time fuck around be seeing y'all. Last time talking to y'all, excuse my language, but I love y'all. I know I was wrong for what I did, but I didn't want to do it, but I had to do it. I'll be damned if one of us get buried again. I'm tired of us getting buried and nobody doing shit about it. My mama gone, my granny gone, everybody gone that I love. So I can't go. I can't go. I'd rather y'all see me like this, locked up, than y'all see me dead in the ground. Real and I know that's really what y'all, come on now. I know y'all don't want to see me dead. Come on now. Cause kill myself, but I know that's not what y'all want me to do. So let's be for real, y'all. I love y'all. All right.
Wow. We need more things in place so that the kids don't have to feel the way this young man feel, right? He's taking a lot of accountability and he understands what he done. Not sure if he understands the level of accountability that comes with it, but what about him saying the threats that was coming his way? It's sad that I can threaten you, but because I didn't physically do anything to you at the particular point when you take my threat seriously and you do something to me to prevent that threat, you get punished. But who's to say I was playing? I just didn't get around to it. Some people make threats and because you don't do nothing about it, they follow through and you lose. This young man say, hey, y'all threatening me. I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna go handle that. It's a lot of things that need to happen. The young man crying out and he's letting you know why he did what he did for the reasons he did what he did. We need more things in place to help protect our young brothers from the bullying and from having to result to a certain level of violence in order to stop that threat, neutralize that threat. We need a lot of things in place to help. So people need to start taking accountability and taking initiative to understand what people be going through out here and why I had to resort to what I had to resort to.
The most depressed person of the family, it's not mother, not father, not daughters. It's the eldest son. The eldest son carries the rage. No one often notices. He was raised to be the pillar, to be strong enough to absorb everyone's burdens, yet never fragile enough to break under them. Expectations became his inheritance, the quiet, suffocating kind that weighed heavier than his own dreams. He is the one who must succeed, provide, protect, and never falter. But in the process of becoming everyone's safety net, he lost the right to fall himself.
I've seen it. It's a lot. And imagine if he goes on to get children and a wife. Even more. Take care of your men. That's all Mr. DeVito trying to say. Watch out for him. Because you just don't know what he may be going through. Holding it all down. The eldest son. A lot of people don't think about it, and if they do, they don't care. But we advocate for men. We know young men.
I wouldn't date a man that makes less than $100,000 a month.
Damn. Well, I guess, damn. So talk to us on that. Talk to us about that. Talk to us.
So the reason why I wouldn't date a man that makes less than $100K a month is because as a remote closer, I bring in $50,000 a month now. So if my man is not making double what I'm making, at least double what I'm making, I just wouldn't have respect for him. I need a man that's going to lead me. And if I'm making more money than you, that means I'm more disciplined than you. That means I'm more motivated than you. That means I have more systems in place that allow me to make that money.
Please. STF. You know the rest. Again with the money. The thing is, do the universe hear you? When you're putting that message out, do the universe hear you and feel you? The universe got a very, very particular way of listening to you about this money.
It's a lot of women who you would sit down and ask her, like, hey, like in your last relationship, like what role did you play in it going wrong?
Right.
And she'll look you dead in the eyes and say nothing. I did what I was supposed to do. He cheated.
Yeah.
Or I did what I was supposed to do. He neglected me.
Yeah.
Or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's something, but that speaks to the accountability of most women. And a lot of women lack accountability. And because of that they continue to repeat the same.
If you're not willing to acknowledge your role in the demise of your relationship, most likely that lack of accountability was the problem. However, if you are able to acknowledge accountability on what you did to possibly facilitate the demise of the relationship, that means you're able to walk away, you're able to start over, you're able to move on without being bitter, without being mean, without being upset about you guys growing apart. It's real simple. It's real simple.
A nigga had the nerve to inbox me talking about, can I take you out for a casual day to make a friend? Fuck no. Do I look casual? do I look like I want to be out on a casual day? I'm more of an extra type. I'm more of a over and above.
How do you feel if your wife was to be very exposed when she's going out?
I respect my man. I don't do that because if I go out dressed a certain way, I know I'm looking for some kind of attention that I'm not looking for. I'm committed to him and only him. I don't do that.
She said it, I didn't. And it's cool to listen to people. It's okay to listen. You don't have to always interject your 3 cents. Or 2 cents, because I know they be saying your 2 cents, your 3 cents. I don't.
Y'all need to stop breaking up. Every time you got an argument, every time you got a fight, oh, we done, it's over. Stop speaking death in your relationship. I don't care if you're dating. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're engaged. Stop. We are going to embrace these problems together because we are on the same team. We're going to fight. But you know how we're going to fight? We're going to fight together. We're going to fight fair. We're going to fight with love. And we're going to fight with compassion. And what we not going to do, we ain't quitting each other every other week.
Big salute to that brother for keeping it real. I learned that a lot of people don't know how to argue. They think it got to come to blows or we got to hate each other or we got to go get a divorce. No, it's a way to disagree. It's a way to have a certain level of respect for each other and an understanding, and we disagree. We know how to argue. I understand how to listen to you and be in my feelings. You understand how to listen to me and be in your feelings, but the feelings ain't causing us to go to war. Now we understand how to have a balance. It's cool to be, 2 people can be right at the same time. I learned that. And 2 people can be wrong. It's okay. We don't have to challenge each other and fight and battle. No, we don't have to. Nope. So salute to that brother on a good day for bringing that good insight. We appreciate you, young man.
Out west with a ton of hoes, French patty on them pretty toes. Real members, one love. Watch out for them back doors. Jerk chicken with a hot leg. 2 twin got on hot pink. Brody slid up Rolls Royce. Hard top with the flows made. Drop down, get your legal on. Baby twerking in a 2-seater. Honey pack got a nigga lit. She bad as hell in a wife beater. Bang bros, lag life. Max shit like Pretty Tony. Back then, didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. I'm trying to see something. Can we double up? I got a double cup. Her buddy wanna fuck. Another $100. Valet 100 trucks. She get with us, she stuck. Boy, you shit out of luck. Summer's ours, both parties for the birthdays. Big smile on my face, she go both ways. Yeah, my whole city lit. Yeah, that's that super duper shit.
We'll slide down on your big homie. Every Glock got a switch on it. Big bitch, BBL, tattoos with a name on it. Spit a bag of that pussy good. You ain't gotta run game on it. Girlfriend got a sad bitch. Red bone with a body on it. Big rims, white Porsche. Sitting high, they scared of heights. Big drip on a nigga wrist. 30 degrees below Fahrenheit. Wild Honey got thought bitches. West Side got ratchet hoes. Out South got freak bitches. Over East they gang bang. Tag team, we run through them. We don't tell them my real name. Cuban link on the nigga chest. We sold dope for these gold chains. Hit JJ for a 3-piece. Fried hard with lemon pepper. Designer shoes on his OG. Certified, we big steppers. Big steppers. Big steppers. Big steppers. Hey, we certified, man. Hey, we got to drop one on that new track, man. That shit go hard anyway. Certified, we big steppers.